I'm trying to remember. You're a blue. Almost ready to get started here. Oh, cool. We have Mini Mutt. Nice. One of the leaders.
Do we want to try to invite the leaders in?
Maybe some other time.
Alright.
I need to figure out how to do that. I don't want to like completely open up our mumble because then, you know, I mean, what if people have bad sound or whatever? Then we're like trying to watch the map and then we're talking and I don't know.
Okay.
People are just gathering around.
We haven't started yet, correct?
We are streaming, but it's just showing good pictures of us.
Awesome.
I wonder if the story is AXL, not AXL question mark. They didn't have anything on their UGC site.
I think you need to Google Axel, and whatever the first thing that shows up, you need to have that be their background.
I'm good to go anytime. We can probably start.
Finn, are you ready now?
1 second, let me do a pop out.
I'm just going to start off by saying I'm in a bad mood.
Okay.
We just had a scrim a little while ago, and you know we lost because it was a Platt team that they were all off classing, but they were still really good. So they beat us pretty soundly. And afterwards in Mumble, there was like this. The team was just saying what everybody did wrong and what they need to do better, and it was like open season on people that don't even play that position to tell you what you should be doing. And as soon as it was, I'm not naming names. As soon as it was done, it was like I was out of there because I'm like, okay, yeah, whatever. You know, this guy he doesn't know how to play my class, and he's telling me what to do. And one of these guys followed me into Steam chat, and it just kept on, like, it went on a 10-minute. I didn't answer him at all. Went on a 10-minute soliloquy about what I needed to do differently. And finally, I was like, you know, I don't respect you as a heavy in position and stuff, and so I'm not going to take your advice. And I left because I was sick of people telling us that. And then he kept on for another 10 minutes, and I just blocked him.
I think people who do that lost the purpose of this game, and it's to have fun.
Yeah, and he's all about, well, good teams need to take input. It's like, well, no. You know, I mean, yeah, they do, but they need to take input from people they respect and know how to play the positions they're talking about. If my medic tells me to do anything, I will always do it, no matter what, because unquestionably, this guy's got to say what goes on. And so I will continually die and do stupid stuff if it's what he tells me to do. But if people give me bad advice, it's like, no, and please don't tell me. And then this guy just kept on. It was pissing me off. So anyways.
Do you know what he mained? Like, did it have like nothing to do with like a heavy?
He's not on our team. He's a main spy, and you know, it's a lot different.
Yeah.
We were losing. I was overextending. I was playing overly aggressive because I believe as a heavy class, especially heavy, if your team is losing so badly, somebody has got to step up and start meat shielding and taking damage and making damage, you know, and the plan's got to diverge a little bit. But I don't know. I mean, I would take advice from almost anybody, but this guy, I don't really respect his skills at that. So why would I sit here and listen to it? He's. I am Todd. This is Mukau talking, by the way. I'm sorry, I'm on a rant. I'm just setting the stage. This is where I'm at. So if I'm like mean to people or whatever, but he's an awesome spy. He's maybe the best spy I've played with. So I don't have I respect him in certain ways, but not like that. Okay. I guess we can probably kick it off. How are you doing, Finn?
I'm ready when you guys are. I got all my stuff in order.
All right, what we have is we have a chat. I'm going to glance over the second monitor whenever I can and try to include stuff that people are saying, because it's always fun to have that. We have FITH Nighthawk, awesome cameraman. By the way, Finn, I watched the last one we recorded, and I enjoyed your camera work. I just want to say that. It was more fun than my camera work, which is crap, so I don't see all the good stuff going on like you do. We have FITH Nighthawk. We have Finn the Human on a new mic. Congratulations.
Yes. Thank you. $90 later.
You only paid $90, man. I feel ripped off.
Yeah. It's pretty good. It's a lot better than the Logitech one I had.
Yeah, no doubt. And what we're doing is a live stream of a recorded game. But I think it's more fun because the people who play the game can do it. Finn, why don't you go ahead and talk a little bit, because I talk too much, I think.
What do you have to talk about? Talk about how this map is completely opposite of what my class is.
This is not a heavy map, is it?
No, this is complete opposite. I played this map earlier today, and I just bashed my head into the wall.
I think in the scrim that I played, I probably let's see, I dominated the other heavy, which is a very good heavy that we were playing against for most of the map, and I got maybe second next to the medic in terms of points. So I didn't do too badly. I didn't spend the whole time dying, but our team just lost. They were better.
Yeah, sometimes it doesn't matter how good you are. It's combined as a team. That's what it comes up to. Because I played a match earlier today. I was sucking hardcore. I had no loadout. I had nothing. But somehow we won because the rest of the team was just so awesome. Sometimes it's flipped. I mean, you can be the best heavy in the world, but you can't carry an entire team as a heavy.
No, maybe a sniper. And this map, a good sniper, a great demo, maybe, but I agree.
Yeah, a good demo and a competent medic will do a lot in this map, but like as a heavy, you're almost screwed.
So without anything further, hey, let's kind of get ready to go to 5,000. We'll let Nighthawk call it off, and then we'll start where we're at. I don't know if that's the beginning. It's close.
3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, so this is pregame. You might have guessed.
Yeah, we have a little bit of pregame going on. Axel, not Axel. Leaders are McMummy and Tornado of Sharks. They're currently ranked 23 in a Steel Red. FITH is ranked 34 right now. And, I looked at the wins that they had. They had a win against the current 4-2-4L team, which is good. We have a rollout going on. We have FITH in red. We have Axel in blue. Axel seems to be taking the more aggressive path. They actually touched the point first.
Do we want to go over names really quickly? Names of places. So this is a pool house where most of the action's happening.
I would call that bathhouse, but pool house is good. There's battlements. There is man, that's about the only stuff I know here. There's not much to this map.
Okay.
Axel jumps out early, takes control of the point. I did notice that the FITH medic bagman is ranked Kritzkrieg.
And he got bombed. Nice bomb by Mummy.
Tornado, not only do they cap point, but Tornado is almost, yeah, he's calling, so he's ready to go if they need it. He's using Quick Fix, which is becoming more popular right now. Because
Do you think that's because of the recent fix update that they had? Making the Quick Fix actually usable?
Absolutely. I still don't like it, though, but I'm getting used to it.
I would prefer crits or Uber over anything. But apparently it's better. But it's not my cup of tea. So if you notice, Fifth is having a really hard time like getting going. Like Tornado took the point right off the bat, and now it's kind of like Fifth trying to get their foothold.
Agreed.
Alert! The control point is being contested.
Fifth has Uber.
Science is coming behind the point as a spy. He might be able to come out and get a pick. He's going through the bathhouse.
Ooh. Science almost got away.
Mission ends in 60 seconds.
Well, this isn't fun at all. Axel needs to get pushed back off the point. What do we have going on here? We have Zanhorn and Bagman just kind of sticking near their ammo, near the pool sniping area. That's a good place, by the way, right by that ammo, where you can snipe as a sniper. You can go all the way through the pool house. You can snipe the main point, too.
It's also a vulnerable spot, too, as you saw Bagman got dropped.
It's in 30 seconds.
Wow, what a great hold. Engineer for Axel,
Control point is being...
who is that? Brummager? He actually had a level 3 dispenser on the point, which is pretty aggressive for an engineer.
Mission ends in
I agree.
McMummy bombs in, cleans up Space Cat and Busey.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Desperation. Bombing. Maybe it worked.
Possible.
Zanhorn trucks in there, but does get picked. What I'm seeing here. Oh, and Piss wins. Piss captured all control points.
Axel win.
Oh, Axel, yeah, they named their team Piss. What I'm seeing is distribution, which is pretty interesting. I like seeing the points for Axel. They're heavy. Their two damage classes, the soldier, the demo, are up there. The story is Science has the lead for 5th with 12. You don't want your spy doing your leading your points.
No. If your spy is at the top of your scoreboard, either he's really good and the other team's doing really, really bad, or your team's something's wrong. You need to fix it quick.
Science goes in and gets a stab on the heavy. He deserved that. He was just standing up there.
Crits Pyra going on the point and gets backstabbed. It looks like Axel's going to take this point again.
Alert! The control point is...
We'll see if 5th can regain the point.
Stu does mini sentry on there. That's pretty good aggressive engineer play. I was saying that earlier. I think if you're doing poorly, you have nothing better to do than start going aggressive and just get a dose of confidence. Stu's like chasing everybody around. This is awesome. Has he been watching my demos as engineer? Stu finally goes down by Blade. The spy stabs him. 5th has done a pretty good hold here. Let's see what kind of hold they have. Their engineer was up front forcing, so they didn't get any dispenser behind the column. I like that a lot as a heavy. Not a lot of ammo here. As a heavy, you need to go up and get prone and in sight to get the ammo, so a good sniper will kill you every time.
Yeah. Like I said, this map it's the anti-heavy. I mean, anywhere you think you're in a good position as a heavy, there's always a sniper there waiting for you.
Axel went first to take the bathhouse, and I've heard this a couple ways. I've heard the bathhouse, control the bathhouse and you'll control the game is the noob strategy. However, I really don't believe that. I think good players will win no matter what they do first. So
I agree.
Axel's heavy. Londub is really kind of isolated here. Look at him; he's cornered.
It's weird
Powers,
also.
he doesn't pick on him. Powers should be picking on him.
The heavy's the bottom of their team, though.
Looks like Axel dropped a player actually. Can't be good for them. They have a minute 20 to crawl back, and they're missing a player. Looks like they're down engineer. Stu taking advantage of that again. Look at this aggressive hold. Stu up on their battlements. Bagman and Zanhorn hanging out behind the point. Really safe place. 100% Kritzkrieg right now.
FITH is doing a really good job holding this point. I mean, they have an Uber, but there's no reason to push forward anymore.
Yeah, it's good strategy. I mean, they have the extra player. Look at Lund. Their heavy again is on the battlements. Come on, snipe me. Snipe me, please.
Yeah. I wonder if it's just a case of the heavy hasn't really played this map before.
Control point has been
Who's his name is Bobby? Is that who is that?
I have no idea. Nighthawk might know.
No idea.
Alright.
Okay, so the news is Axel doesn't really have a consistent starting heavy.
control point is being captured.
No. But I don't know if you caught it, but Axel had a pretty nice Uber. They dropped the heavy solely, I think medic too.
Yeah, right now Bagman's down. Tornado has... Oh, Tornado dropped. He had 20% advantage. That advantage is now lost.
Alert. The control point is being captured.
Gary Busey just getting a little aggressive here. I don't like what he's doing. He's not going to win this, I don't think. Zanhorn again. Not as a team. They are not working as a team. Zanhorn should have waited for his mech. They should have all gone on at once.
Yeah.
This is what I would call bleeding. You don't want to bleed.
Alert. Our control point is being
I will say, however, when they do get together, they do a good job. But until then, they're all vulnerable. Because it's
Right.
all, you go this way, I go this way, one person goes in the middle, and then we come together. It's not until you get to together that they're doing a good job.
Yeah, they had some staggered spawns. I'd rather, like, hang out, wait for the medic to come up, even in the spawn itself. You know, give them some forward position, but come out as a group.
Yeah. Teamwork. I mean, it's not called Team Fortress 2 for no reason.
All right, we're 1-1. FITH picks up that one. Looks like nuclear, if you're in Texas, Arbiter's back.
So, early aggression, my space cat.
Minimut gets a 6 kill later, so that could be fun. Science still top fragging. Let's see if FITH can actually be aggressive and get a first cap. Oh, Zanhorn gets a pick from the spy. Very nice. I like Blade. Blade's having a good game for 110 ping.
going.
Stu is peed on and chases down the demo and shoots him with a pistol in his side. Nice.
We have lost control point.
I'm voting Stu MVP right now because if anything, he's just in people's faces. Should I not encourage that?
Control point is being captured.
No. Engineer's one of those classes that once you have everything built up, especially when he's running mini-sentry, you just run around and have fun.
Yeah, his shit isn't built. He's just running around
Oh.
getting in people's faces.
I'd let it go.
I completely agree that we have a little bit of a disconnect in the way we do this because Nighthawk is doing the camera, and then we're just kind of spinning around randomly looking at stuff as well in the demo. And it makes, you know, what we need to do is go to a production studio and, like, you know, watch what he's cameramanning and then just comment on it. It is difficult.
It's a possibility.
Production studio, well, yeah, for two of us. Nighthawk, you need to move to Columbus, Ohio.
Okay.
Where are you at anyways, Nighthawk?
San Diego.
Oh.
Oh, maybe we should go to San Diego.
Yeah.
I changed my mind. Dude, I love San Diego. I've been there like 4 times, and it's so sweet there.
Point is being captured.
One place in the world is better than that, and that is Rio de Janeiro. Anyways, we have FITH in control. Bagman working on 64%, 70% Kritzkrieg now. Tornado's only at 38. His team is bleeding a bit. FITH's all up except the spy.
So it almost seems like the roles were reversed, that when FITH first started, they were kind of scattered. And now it's AXL.
If I can interject something, this is just my theory lately. I've seen teams like do poorly in the first round or first 2 rounds and then come back and win because that's what my team does. And I almost think it indicates a lack of practice or of a plan, and then people kind of get into the flow of things and do better.
Or they can judge the other team.
All right, here Orty and the medic for blue go with the Uber. Gary Busey, look at him push the medic around. That's a great play. FITH doesn't wipe, but their damage classes are most, well, I guess they're not really wiped. Sandworm does have 4 dominations, which is of note.
They were able to repel the assault.
Mission ends in
Yeah, it's true. It's still counting down. We have an NG versus NG battle going on here on the point. Arbiter is kind of getting his butt kicked by the mini sentry. Finally gets it. Axel's going to cap, I think.
No, it gets very close, but doesn't get it.
Oh, that was a great stab by Blade
it does.
against. Blade's only picking the. Maybe I missed this. Has anybody seen him picking the medic? He should have got the medic, not the heavy.
I haven't paid attention to it. I'm sorry.
alert. The control point is being contested.
Yeah, Brazil for the win. I spent a lot of time in Brazil. I actually played soccer there. True story.
Alert. The control point is being contested.
So FITH building up the Uber by the bathhouse.
The control point is being captured.
Yeah, that's kind of my message to Blade. I mean, how can you complain about somebody who's top fragging in a spy? So I mean, take it for what it's worth. I'd like to see him die, but get the medic. It's worth it. This is just general melee now. Look, this is what I don't. Okay, FITH is kind of building on the left, but we have this melee going on with science. FITH moving into the bathhouse, trying to take control of that. This is obviously a coordinated motion. And AXL responds with an Uber, but their demo's in the drink. What happened there? No, that's not good.
Is FITH still running crits, or do they switch over to Uber again?
With 15 seconds left, they should be running quick fix, in my opinion, but or crits. I haven't seen.
Alert. Our control point is being captured.
AXL making a play on it.
In 30 seconds.
I mean, FITH making a play on it. AXL has control.
Alert. The control point is being captured.
Well, this is going to be a close ending.
Looks like FITH might have it.
Zandhorn doing a good job of just, like, you know, hosing people down with bullets there. He backs off because he's real low on health.
5, 4,
Darcy.
Uh-oh.
Darcy in a battle for mid? Nice.
Oh, they got it.
Play of the game, Darcy. Actually, Zanhorn did the kill, I think. But Darcy was holding it. Is Darcy still a pony, by the way? Just a question.
I'm not a brony, so I can't answer that question.
Alright, a heavy pick is better than dying for nothing. You know, I've had people telling me lately, you know, you're supposed to kill the medic first as a heavy, and I don't always do that. And I don't believe that anymore. I used to believe it.
I believe it depends on if the heavy's paying attention or not. If the
That's
heavy
right.
sees you,
You kill the guy hurting you, because then you just spin on the medic and he's running, right?
yeah. That's the same thing like, oh, I'm attacking a demo or a Soli. Who do I take out first? Well, whichever one's shooting at you, and whichever one's the lowest out of those two, you take that.
Okay, I have a newsflash. Darcy is not a pony. Darcy is an alien right now. That's from the source. It was just a little Steam message that popped up. Alright, Axel took the point. It is 1-2, and Axel needs to get this here. They're dominating. They have a charge. What are they running? Is that Uber or crits? Looks like crits. Medic is following around the Ordi. Was following around Ordi. I was mistaken. It's Uber. This is an interesting situation. The Axel players they haven't had a consistent heavy, so I can understand it. The medic is really not following the heavy around at all. Heavy's on his own. A lot.
In a steel league, he can get away with it, but if they go up any higher, they need to figure out the heavy problem.
Yeah, he needs to know the role.
I joined this team just to kill maggots like you.
Ooh.
It can matter. It can change too. Like there's a team that wants me. They're going plat next season, and they were talking about they want me to just purely follow around their demo and protect their demo, while the medic runs around. I think with a soldier and crits.
It's definitely new. I've never heard of that before.
It sounded a little bizarre, but like I think this in between seasons I'll try out with them and I'll see how it works. You know.
Have
Whatever.
you ever tried that? Have you tried that strategy before?
I've definitely no, never.
Okay.
point is being captured.
That doesn't mean it's bad.
Yeah, don't knock it until you try it.
All right, what do we have here? We have I'm kind of losing track of the match. We have Tornado 40%, Bagman 100%. So I would expect FITH to try to make a play on the point here with their Uber or their crits. And is he going to crit Zanhorn?
And FITH gets the
Zanhorn's
point.
going to get a pick. Oh, he got picked.
Point is being contested.
Once more, the pick on the heavy. I think
I don't-
that's. Oh, he's going to try to pick again. He may.
Control point is being captured.
No, he goes for a sap.
Wow. Did you see him walk right by the medic and get the sap? Dude, Blade, what up, man? I've never played Spy before, but I'm saying I don't know about that.
Our control point is being captured.
It's a little risky.
Oh no, just kill the medic.
I've heard before that heavies make good spies. So there's always a chance for you.
The control point is being captured.
Someday I'll play Spy. I only have like 100 hours in the game anyways.
I'm free to play, totally. Yeah, I don't believe that 1 second, Moo Cow.
I do have a proof of purchase hat. I wear it a lot.
Mission ends.
I have unusuals. I just like proof of purchase. I don't know why. It's like, you know, I got money.
Alert is being contested.
I bought this game back when the orange box was still good, and it wasn't on Steam.
Yeah, I may have.
Mission ends in
That's all that hat says to me.
Pretty much Axel just dominated this round. It's not even fun. Powers comes in with a little bit of crits. way too late. We'll see if he gets anything. He's just getting it blown back. Great job by Minimutt. It's like the crit soldier was not even a threat. He just stood there and faced him up and said, yeah, throw your crits at me.
So 2-2.
2-2, it's ballet.
Fifth makes for first contact.
Yeah, it was a good rollout. Again, the demo. One of the things we were trying to do today in our scrim, and we decided not to because it wasn't really working. But it's like an exercise. To become aggressive, you need to convince your team to all touch the point. You just need to touch the point. You can back off, but you need to touch the point just to get in people's face. Just take that aggressive stance.
I think it's a good idea.
It kind of failed for us because then our team was getting out deathmatched, out DM'd. So what we ended up doing is wiping before they even had their crits, and it wasn't a good match.
So then, what do you mean? A scrim wasn't the best place to try out an idea on the first time?
Oh, no, it was a great... you need to try out ideas in scrims.
Really? Okay.
But it didn't work against that team because they were better at deathmatching, so it just... our aggressiveness turned into our demise. Okay, so fifth, I think, should be pushing the point. They have numbers. They have they're heavy up there.
Have crits?
Oh, a heavy pick. Man, Zanhorn's getting pissed at Blade, I bet. Blade is only picking Zanhorn. Maybe he needs to start looking over his shoulder, or maybe Busey needs to start protecting him.
I think it's Busey. I mean, if a heavy is pushing, like Zanhorn is, he really can't turn around and spy check. So all he can do is rely on that pyro.
Red took the point, but I feel like AXL still has a dominant position. They have their gear up behind the column. They have their heavy. Waiting for the mag to show up. Tornado's 15%. Bagman's at 93, which is really going to be what matters. Where's Bagman handing? Oh, Bagman calls. He's in the bathhouse, just with a heavy. Now with a heavy and a soldier. He crits his Zanhorn. Zanhorn cleans up. He gets 2 kills. I think Axel's bleeding a little bit. I don't see them getting good snipes yet.
They don't have that.
He just hit on powers. That's the curse that I have, I think.
They don't have that teamwork that they had in the beginning.
No. Oh, here comes some teamwork. This is a good dominant stance. Zanhorn's not gonna... Well, he does win the battle. I didn't think he would. You can see how critical that dispenser behind the point is.
Our control point is being captured.
What I'd like to see a little bit of from Fifth, just to kind of mix this map up. Like, this is advice for Monday, I guess. I don't know. I'm not listening, but Science should be spotting the combo and seeing where the medic is. A little bit, not just trying to go for the stabs. Because this map, people tend to stay like right behind the column or right in the bathhouse. And if you're running crits demo, you can really run in and destroy a combo and get yourself another minute of cap.
Alright, and then tag along with that if you have a team like you're facing this one with a spy really, really aggressive, that the pyro needs to stay with the combo. Or at least stay with the medic and just spray 24/7.
Yeah, Busey's doing an okay job, though. I mean, maybe he's just paying too much attention to the medic and not to Zanhorn. We should try to follow Blade a little bit and see what he's doing. Axel's dominating right now. Our sniper is pissed. I'm not saying that, man. He has 38 points, right? It's not too bad.
Our control point is being captured.
Minimutt is not even a guy. Alright. I'm kind of... Minimutt, I'm so bad. No, I will disagree, Mini Mutt, because what I liked is when you were on the point and there was a crit soldier coming straight at you, you stood your ground, and that was a pretty sweet play. Heavy off by himself, gets killed by Stu, by a punch, no less. You know my whole thing, the third punch from the gunslinger.
It's a crit.
Science is doing a pretty good job. I'm calling him maybe MVP now.
So you think FITH can hold off the point for another minute and 10 seconds?
Alert. The control point is being captured. Mission ends in 60 seconds.
Axel about ready to cap. Fifth is kind of wiping. They're bleeding.
Mission ends in 10.
They don't have any medic right now.
All their main classes are down.
Yeah. They did their best to run in. Oh. Yeah, Science dies.
Good game.
Yeah, we have 3-2 going on here. This is good half. Do we have another demo? We're just gonna hang out at halftime, I guess.
Alright, sounds good with me. So how does everyone in the audience think that match went?
I'll go ahead and say it. Zanhorn now top fragging, 84 points in his scrim, just at half. He's doing fine. You were just talking about this map not being good for heavies. He's got a lot of the heals, I think. I did get the log sent to me. Maybe I can find that. Let's check out the magic logs, and this is, I think, for the whole scrim, but we'll see who got the heals from which medic.
But you're gonna find that most of the FITH heals goes to Zanhorn, and that's almost a given.
You think?
I don't think I know it.
We will see.
I think that there's a little bit of healing going to the other people, but I would almost say 70% of all Bagman's heals are on the heavy.
Yeah, Zanhorn's got the best kill and assist per death, followed by Space Cat, followed by Euro, followed by Mini Mutt. Heal spread. You know, sorry, they don't have the supplemental stats running, so I can't really say heal spread.
So all we can do is guess that Zanhorn got all the heals.
Yeah, I don't know. Nobody even really said cool things in chat. Oops, wrong bind. Good round. You want pause. Lol. Nice reflect. Good and get Bobby. I don't get that. I mean, there's no taunting. There's no, like, you know, making fun of other people. How mature.
No bet CT all.
Honorable Warriors. Yeah, my team has a guy that, like, he like tends to put his foot in his mouth in chats and stuff and says, you know, people are like, oh, well, they were like iron last season or whatever, and then that team beats us or whatever. So let's see. I like what Axel's doing. I think their heavy needs to stick with a combo more. If he would find that if he does that, he maybe gets more combos. I'd like to see Blade do medic picks. He would just be decimating fifth if every time he got a heavy pick, he decided to run for the heavy and maybe even die.
Yeah, I agree with you.
That's scary as heck. He's getting behind him, no problem. What can fifth do? Well, Bagman's typically not their medic. It's usually coin op.
I think the medic's doing just fine. I think it's everything around the medic that's having a little bit of trouble.
Have we figured out who's his name is Bobby? Who is that?
I haven't, but let me ping someone. Might be able to find out who it is.
He's friended with me. Maybe I can figure it out.
You're friends with him and you don't even know who it is.
Yeah, I guess I would know him as TEH Spicy. So, this is Spicy. He's not a typical sniper. Slapchop is a really good sniper. And so that would have definitely changed this map around. He's rough. So I think AXL got a little bit lucky that their main sniper isn't in. Spicy's not doing too badly, but certainly I think Slapchoppa could have been top fragging in this map.
Definitely.
That's something that you want, like in match comms. I don't know if you have it or not. So both teams, might pay attention to this. But if there's a good sniper and he is running this map, which snipers can run this map, so important for your spies and your flanking classes, like your scouts, to call the sniper position, because if you say sniper on right, I'm going bathhouse every time. And if you say sniper, left, or sniper sniping bathhouse, I know maybe to go main. It's so important because you just can't stick your head out or else you're gonna die as a heavy. And you want to keep your medic safe too. Your medic knows which way to roll out. Okay, I'm gonna roll out left because they're not in bathhouse or whatever. I think people don't, maybe they underestimate the sniper calls. Sniper position calls are so important for a heavy class.
I think any call is important. I mean, we're the universal takers. Any information you can give us, we'll put it to use.
Yeah, I mean, I key into that. I tend to ignore some things, like spy behind you always gets a spin, right?
Yes.
I was married for 11 years, so I know how to ignore people and not even hear it.
Sounds like a nice, healthy relationship.
Yes, it's just a skill I have,
I'm actually kind of sad at this, this just puppy and messing around. Like, there's no spy crabs, there's no heavy sandwiches. Oh, they just started.
Alright, they passed off. Probably why I'm no longer married. No, I'm not married because I'm 40 years old and I play Team Fortress 2 all the time. Let that be a lesson to you. Fifth! Wait, not fifth. I got them mixed up because I switched colors. I was going to say fifth. Surprisingly aggressive on the point initially. AXL, good aggression. That's going to mean on every match they play here, like when they play Monday, they're going to get an extra 20 seconds out of the fact that they're aggressive and know how to take the point first.
If you notice, fifth goes through the bathhouse every single time. They haven't changed it up at all.
I don't even like bathhouse very much. It's a death trap if the other team has crits or has a good demo.
Yeah, it's also quicker to just go straight through the middle.
Alright, they just burned crits on Zanhorn, and Zanhorn didn't really kill anybody. Maybe one or two. If a medic goes through all the worry about building a crit streak, he wants to get the other medic. That's the point. I really feel like you've failed unless you've wiped at least half the team or you got the medic.
But it didn't matter because the other medic's already down.
I didn't see that.
So fifth is capped the point back.
Bagman's a 70%, Tornado 6. You know, this is where I'd like to see AXL take a little more forward position. Why are they holding back? Their soldiers should be up on battlements. Their scouts should be behind people. Their spies should be coming out behind. Oh, there's Hank Hill. God dang it, Bobby. I understand that now.
God dang it.
All right. Okay. Yeah, Axel's soldier getting behind now. I'm sorry. Powers is getting behind.
This color change is just confusing you.
It did. It threw me completely. I don't know. Too much Canadian blended whiskey tonight, I think. It was kind of a surprise. Hey, we're gonna do this. All right.
I needed to have some chance to test this out, so I was fine with it.
Your mic sounds wonderful. It is hot.
Thank you.
I think I'm in love.
Aww.
Alert. The control point is being captured.
It seems like there's no action going on in the middle.
We have captured the control point.
No, what do we have? We have fifth. Let's see if they do a good job of being mature in building.
Zen
Euro.
Alert. The control point is being contested.
Is doing a good job harassing.
Control point is being captured.
Both teams are kind of wiping. I don't understand this battle. It's just everybody everywhere. Sandhorn really weak. We have a bonk scout, just kind of harassing. Looks like Blue is doing a good job collecting on the bathhouse their side. They kill the bombing soldier.
But they're only at 40%. The medics
they-
are basically even, though, so that's a break for both teams.
Gary Busey just being kind of aggressive, getting out there.
Alert. The control point is being contested. Alert.
And Axel's medic gets dropped.
Is it me? Is this a bar fight or is this like an organized battle? See, like the heavy just kind of strolls in by himself, gets hit by a couple rocks, dies. This is a bar fight. I'd like to see people working together a little bit better. FITH does go forward with 2 damage classes and a crit Krieg. Gets a couple kills. Tornado looks like he has enough time to get his... What is he using? Uber or crit Krieg? Uber? Quick fix. No, Uber charge. Yeah, quick fix. So he has enough time to get it up.
Did you notice the roster change? I'm sorry this is so late, but their spy dropped and they picked up a new one. I'm talking about Axel.
Oh, I didn't see that. Well, that might be killing him. Who was there? Blade was it before, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Blade was doing a great job. Of course, my complaint, but you know, I'll put that complaint aside for a minute. All right, here's where it's getting really predictable. Spy got the medic. FITH is a little too predictable. They need to worry about different kind of approaches to taking the point. The bathhouse, I think, is going to backfire on them this time.
30 seconds.
Space Cat does a good job with the crits.
Alert. The control point is being captured.
I have people Steam chatting me, asking me for like tech support. So-and-so's having trouble getting in. Can you help him?
5. Alert.
Just tell them to press F10.
2. 1.
Magical button.
Well, that's an exciting end. They're going to get this, I think. Look at this ending. This is awesome. This is like fireworks on 4th of July last minute.
Wow. They actually held it. Holy crap.
And AXL kind of wiped. They're going to be running out, but they're not going to get it.
You mean FITH?
I mean, FITH, yeah.
No, that was a good round. Nice ending to it.
And people are taking off. Well, what can we give these teams to you know, tell them where to go on Monday?
I think Axel needs to figure out their heavy situation to make sure that the heavy's always sticking with the medic.
Yeah, I mean, if they need somebody, maybe I can use like one of my farming accounts and just like play for them next Monday. No, that wouldn't be all right. That would be not good. That'd be bad touches.
If they need a heavy, I don't think I'm doing anything Monday, so they could always ask me. I'd be willing to play.
I don't think you can because you're rostered, buddy.
I'm a sub. I don't really play to begin with.
You're rostered. Yeah, you maybe you need to drop off the roster. Yeah, you know, I mean, fix a heavy situation, and if it's just like a random heavy guy, just tell him follow the medic around, and when you die, go find the medic and follow him around some more. I don't think he was effective. You know, he didn't have a plan.
I think FITH needs to jumble up their plans. It seemed like they kept going through bathhouse over and over and over and over again. Like no matter what, if it failed, they kept going through it. They need to switch it up because if that didn't work, find another hole.
All right, yeah. And let's see. I kind of stopped watching Stu, but I liked his over aggressiveness. Actually, I thought it was fun. Let's see. I think yeah, FITH. If they have another scrim, or if they have a pregame scrim on Monday, they just need to work on another rollout. I would suggest just a straight out the main rollout. You know, just climb the stairs, maybe on the left, but you know, not necessarily die all in the entrance. Because, man, one good crits demo would just clean them up, and it's like, okay, well, we haven't seen them in a while. We know where they are.
Yeah. I think spy checking, because they had a heck of a time with Blade. And Gary Busey was trying, but he was still finding holes to sneak in.
Yeah, and oh, why did it cut off? We changed maps. Is there more to go? I mean, we can download it and do it, I guess, if there's another demo. I guess I'll let Busey. He's probably still listening. Maybe he can mention that. So yeah, I think FITH needs to just switch the point of the attack, and it doesn't need to be from okay, you wipe and everybody builds and comes out. It can be like if you hang out behind the bathhouse for more than 15, 30 seconds, they know you're there. It's not a big surprise. So maybe looking for the medic to call some rotations. Everybody, let's rotate left. That can really, you know, throw a team because they're gonna maybe even blow a crits, come around the corner, and not see somebody there.
That would be interesting. That could also open up some problems too, because that opens up the meta to sniper picks or spy picks.
Yeah, and I would have liked to, you know, you never hear enough. I would have liked to listen to the comms. I didn't feel like the snipers were either snipers were running the map, and this is such an easy sniper map. You should be killing everybody. But I would like to see how teams were handling that, if they were really calling out sniper positions, if they were like sniper on the right, so then they come out left or whatever. And that's just in case these teams end up having a. You always have a game where you run into that super sweet sniper that's just poning everybody, and you need to be able to handle that situation.
Yeah, I agree with you.
All right, I think we're done.
Unless they give us another demo.
Nighthawk, what do you think? Close us out, man.
Okay.
All right. Well, hey, this is a good surprise map. I didn't expect to be doing this evening. It's good stuff by both teams. I think you'll both do well. I think AXL, their ranking shows that they currently are ranked better than FITH, so they have a better pedigree. Maybe they can come out and win on Monday, especially with some practice. And I think that FITH has some things to clean up. But again, they didn't have their mains this time as well. Their sniper main was gone, who's an excellent sniper, and Coin Up, who usually calls it. So yeah, I think they did pretty well as well.
I agree. Both had some goods, both had some bad, but have some fun and good luck on Monday.
Yeah, good luck on Monday, guys. I guess this is it. Thanks a lot for watching.
See you guys Monday.
Have a good night.
Good night.